Good evening, everybody. Matthew Jacobs live here, the Ohio weather specialist, bringing you the up to date information about the current snow situation in Ohio. Just to do a quick overview, as you can see up here in Lucas County, there's already been a reported 3.5 inches of snow, and in Lucas County, 3.5 inches of snow just outside of Toledo. And in Henry County, the city of Napoleon, is currently reporting 3 inches of snow. As of the reports were in at about half an hour or so ago, and an hour or so ago from Henry County. So these snowfall totals will continue to rise as the night progresses. As you can see where the freeze line is. If you draw a line from Seymour, Indiana, up on the west side of Dayton, through Urbana, up about the middle and western part of Marion, you can see that everything from to the southeast of that is currently rain. Everything to the northwest of that line is currently snow. So Darke County, the northwestern part of Preble County, Mercer County, Salina, Van Wert, Paulding, Defiance, Putnam, Hancock. If you live in those areas, and I'll switch over to the Northern Indiana radar site just so you can get a little better. And welcome everybody on YouTube and Twitter. I'm currently live on YouTube as well, running radar right now. I know you guys are unable to see that, so I'll do my best to try to explain what's going on to you while running radar over here on YouTube. Once again, in Slovenia, which is just outside of Toledo, 3.5 inches of snow has been reported. And in Henry County, in the city of Napoleon, emergency management has reported 3 inches of snow so far. In the extreme northwestern part of Ohio, from Van Wert up to just west of Sandusky, Ohio, they're calling between 3 and 6 inches of snow tonight. Definitely looks like, with all the reports that we're getting so far out of Napoleon and Sylvania, once again, just outside of Toledo, that we will definitely probably come close to that mark in this extreme northwestern corner, the border that borders Indiana and Michigan, and a little bit south of there. So it looks like the heavier bands of snow are currently tracking out of Indiana and making their way into Mercer, excuse me, Van Wert, Paulding, Auglaize, Allen County, Ohio, the city of Lima, and Putnam County, Ohio, are receiving the heaviest bands of snow at this time, but very consistent snowfall has remained across the areas through this evening and will continue until 7 p.m., 7 a.m. tomorrow. So, once again, we were out earlier and it didn't appear that the snow was sticking to the roadways. But if you do have to travel on bridges or overpasses, maybe take it a little easy tonight and early into tomorrow, just because bridges and overpasses usually seem to be the ones that catch freezing first before solid roadways. So keep that in mind if you have to travel for work or if you're out and about over the next 12 to 18 hours. Just if you're out on a highway and you have to get off on an overpass or you have to uh, drive over bridges, just be careful. As you can see, we will pull up. We are currently using the Northern Indiana webs or radar site, and just by looking at the radar picture moving forward, it doesn't look like this storm system is going anywhere anytime soon. So, once again, and I know we say this in just about every video, if you have animals, outdoor animals, if you can bring them into a garage or a barn for tonight, with there being a freeze warning on top of the snow event tonight, please do so. Frostbite can set in quick when, you know, even for animals when they get wet. So if you can bring your animals into a garage, a barn, or even your house if you can tonight, that would be great. If you haven't done so already, it might be too late, but if you can get out and cover any kind of plants, flowers, vegetation, crops that you can, or you may lose them. And I know it's a pain that you've already planted for the spring and then you have to do it all over again. So if you can do so, make sure you cover them as best as possible. And also any exposed pipes that you may have, outdoor plumbing kind of thing, or outdoor pipes. I'm sorry, not plumbing. Make sure that you try to cover those. You know, pipes bursting cost a lot more money than going and buying a little plastic or something to cover them up now. So not only that, but then then you have to wait for somebody to come and repair them, and then a few days without a shower, and you can get ripe, and the whole drill there. So, but once again, Northwest Ohio is currently under a freeze warning as well as a winter weather advisory. From I-70 South, currently the state is under a freeze watch. And if you are in Cleveland, you kind of lucked out. You're going to get some snow this evening, but you're not under any kind of advisories at this time. So, once again, we're getting reports of 3.5 inches of snow, and the snow will be here overnight and into early morning tomorrow. So be on the lookout for possible school delays, because one thing I have seen multiple reports of as well, freezing fog. And the one thing about the freezing fog as opposed to common springtime fog or heating fog is it's a lot harder for that fog to lift unless you get some warmer temperatures very quickly. So just be on the lookout for possible school delays due to the fog in the morning as well. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, my name is Matthew Jacobs, lead forecaster for Ohio Weather Specialist. We have been monitoring this situation for the past 48 hours, and while it won't be a life-threatening situation, it can be just a minor inconvenience in a lot of ways. And if you have to be outside for work, or if your kids walk to the school bus, make sure you keep them plenty bundled up over the next few days. Even after we get past the freeze warning, temperatures are going to remain fairly cold for the rest of the week. Moving into next week, we will see 70-degree temperatures, but with that is going to come the chance of thunderstorms. So that's something we are already monitoring right now, and we will continue to watch for next week. But once again, right now, if you are in northwestern Ohio, we'll say from Van Wert over into Allen, Hancock, Wood County, which is Bowling Green, Lucas County, which is Toledo. Bear with me here. Henry County, Williams County. That's the one I was forgetting. Paulding, Putnam counties. Just write it out tonight. Be smart, be safe, and by tomorrow this event will pass and everything will be good. But continue to tune in to Ohio Weather Specialist for updates as they may warrant. And be sure to follow us on all forms of social media at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. On Twitter, we are at OWS 2019, and all other social media platforms we can be found at Ohio Weather Specialist. Also, we will be reminding everybody, if you need text alerts, we will post our number, our text number once again in all of our social media platforms. We just ask that you give us your number and your county. We don't need to know a specific town. Just this way, it's a privacy thing for you. And anytime your county goes under a watch or warning, we will definitely get those alerts out to you. And you can also email us at ohioweatherspecialist@gmail.com if you have any questions, comments, would like to collaborate with us, anything at all. Feel free to email us. We will get back with you usually within the same day. If not, give us a couple days and we'll make sure we get back to you. And it'll either be myself, Jeremy Fabian, or if it's a social media related question, it will go to Rachel Jacobs. She handles all the social media for us and does a great job of it. Got some really good pictures today. Go slap a like on them on Facebook from the snow here in Van Wert County today. So go give her some love. Give her a thumbs up on her photos. She runs our social media platforms very well. Jeremy, once again, has been under the weather and wish he would get feeling better so he can join us. Kind of get sick of looking at my own face and hearing my own voice, but we understand that sometimes things happen and we got to keep moving on, and you guys need the updates, and we're here to give them to you. As a matter of fact, before I sign off, here's the latest. Emergency manager Rick McCoy in Van Wert has now reported 4.5 inches of snow in Van Wert County up to this point. So, it's 1 mile northeast of Van Wert, so probably out by Cooper Farm somewhere is where they're getting that measurement. 4.5 inches of snow just north of the city. So, I just wanted to give you that update right before I signed off. Once again, my name is Matthew Jacobs with Ohio Weather Specialist. If you're tuning in on Facebook and Twitter, we're leaving you now. But if you're on YouTube, I'm going to fade out and let the radar run for a while and let you guys have some NOAA weather radio running in the background. So you guys can keep up to date on everything going on YouTube. If you're over on Facebook or Twitter, find us on Ohio Weather Specialist on YouTube. Go over there if you're interested in staying up to date. And if you like the content you're getting, be sure to subscribe to our channel for all the latest videos that we post. Thank you again for tuning in. You guys have a great evening, and we'll talk to you soon. And those of you who are tuned into YouTube, thank you for being here. Once again, my name is Matthew Jacobs, Ohio Weather Specialist, and we are going to go ahead and let the radar run, and I'm going to pull up NOAA Weather Radio, and we are going to keep it rolling for a while, and you guys can stay here as long as you like and enjoy the radar updates that will be happening in real time. And if anything new happens, I'll be sure to cut in and let you guys know about it.
hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Thursday night, clear. Areas of frost through the night. Lows in the lower 30s. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Friday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. Highs around 60. Friday night, not as cool. Mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of showers. Lows in the lower 40s. Saturday, showers likely. Highs in the upper 50s. Chance of precipitation 60%. Saturday night, partly cloudy through midnight, then becoming mostly clear. A 20% chance of rain showers. Lows in the upper 30s. Sunday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Sunday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 30s. Monday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 60s. Monday night, not as cool. Mostly clear. Lows in the upper 40s. Tuesday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. Highs in the upper 70s. This is NOAA Weather Radio Station WXJ 58 in Fort Wayne. Visit our website via weather.gov/IWX. The current time is 10:42 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is a freeze warning for the following counties in Indiana: Adams, Allen, Blatford, DeKalb, Elkhart, Fulton, Grant, Huntington, Jay, Kosciuszko, LaPorte, LaGrange, Marshall, Miami, Noble, Pulaski, St. Joseph, Stark, Steuben, Wabash, Wells, and Whitley, and the following counties in Michigan: Berrien, Branch, St. Joseph, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry, Paulding, Van Wert, and Williams. Freeze warning remains in effect from 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time this evening to 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 7 a.m. Central Daylight Time Thursday. What? Widespread sub-freezing temperatures from 23 to 32 degrees tonight and again on Wednesday night. Where? All of northern Indiana and southwest Michigan, west portions of northwest Ohio. When? From 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time Tuesday to 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 7 a.m. Central Daylight Time Thursday. Impacts: frost and freeze conditions will kill crops, another sensitive vegetation, and possibly damage unprotected outdoor plumbing. Take steps to protect tender plants from the cold. Blankets, plastic, or other coverings can be used to help protect fruit trees and other crops. To prevent freezing and possible bursting of outdoor above-ground water pipes, they should be wrapped, drained, or allowed to drip slowly. Here are the 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time weather conditions. At Fort Wayne, light snow is falling. The temperature was 31 degrees, the dew point 30, and the relative humidity 96%. The wind was north at 9 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.04 inches and rising. Around the region, snow is falling with a temperature of 30 at Warsaw, 32 at Portland, 32 at Coldwater, and 32 at Lyman. It was cloudy with a temperature of 35 at South Bend, 36 at Lafayette, and 38 at Chicago. At Defiance, snow and fog were reported with a temperature of 33. At Toledo, snow and fog were reported with a temperature of 33. At Indianapolis, snow and fog were reported with a temperature of 32. This is a weather statement for the following counties in Indiana: Adams, Allen, Blatford, DeKalb, Grant, Huntington, Jay, Noble, Steuben, Wabash, Wells, and Whitley, and the following counties in Ohio: Defiance, Fulton, Henry,